Alright, so over here we just got nothing too fancy that I'm aware of, but it's definitely an older Mustang. You can see down it's a GT350 of some sort. It's probably one of the older original Mustangs, I would guess. You can see it's got the Shelby lettering up on there, but if you look down, you know what the older Mustangs are like, how it's got that big opening up front. This was another Shelby GT350 here. This was actually one of Carroll Shelby's personal daily cars back when they made this one, and this was also another one too. It's again a Shelby GT350. They only made, I think they said this was like a 66, 67, and they only made 16 of them that were convertibles. The unique thing about this is obviously this was a Shelby, this was a Carroll Shelby car as well, but this is the only factory Shelby that ever had a nitrous oxide tank put in it from the factory, so that's cool. Never thought I'd see one of these, so this is actually kind of the one cars I was actually kind of happy to see the most. I believe this was, I got two numbers in mind. I'm thinking like a 96 and a 2003, so I'm not sure which it is. It's one of those years though, but this is a Shelby Series 1. It was supposed to basically be like a modern day version of the old 427 Cobra. And then over here you see we got this one is, again, this is a 350. This one's a Super Snake, so this one's got a little bit more flash and zoom to it. And then over here, same thing. This is a GT500 Super Snake, so this one's got a little bit more bite to it. This one, I don't see anything special about this one. Otherwise, obviously it's got Shelby something going for it. It just says regular Shelby GT. You can see on the back where you got the wide body kit in the back. This one actually, if you look on the windshield there, you can see that this one is available for purchase. So this is a 2007. I'm looking at the window sticker, but I don't know how much it's selling for. This one here, you can see what this is sold. This was an official pace car for the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's a 350. I don't know what year this is. You'll probably figure it out if you take enough time to figure out the body, if you're familiar with the Mustangs. Here's another Series 1 Shelby. Now this one's got a for sale sticker in the windshield, so this one can be purchased. And then over here you have a 427. This one was actually recently sold, so this is one of a few in here. Surprise, surprise, they have a Ford GT. And again, this looks like this. They probably did a little bit of something. At some point there was some racing going on with this car, just based on some of the decals on the outside. You see it's got the rivets all over the car, and on the inside it actually looks like it's pretty stripped down between the transmission column and the steering column. So this one definitely had some racing going on with it, whatever they did. This is a 2000, I believe they said that this was a 2013 Shelby 1000. So with this one, this was actually the last car that Carroll Shelby test drove before he was actually legally blind. They said it's got, it's about 1,091 horsepower at the wheels and a little over 900 pounds of torque. So this is crazy. This is an interesting one right here. Over here we get to this softer blue one over here. It's still pretty deep though. This is also a 2000, I believe they said this is a 2017 as well. So this one's newer. This is a Shelby. They went through, I forget what they said. This one is still going through some, it's saying on the bottom it's a Super Snake of a sort. But they said that they're actually still going through some production things with this car. They've got to get it on a few tracks before it's officially complete and approved to put it into a global production. So this one's cool. Going over here to the red one. Now the red one, actually, this is a pretty big deal. They were talking about this from the very start all the way till the ending. This right here, this is a 2018 Shelby Cobra 1000. So this is an 18. This car is literally a week old that they just got done building this car. So right now this is currently one of 50 that I believe they said will be built. So this car is all sorts of pretty crazy cool. And they said that for the 18s they did a lot of signature stuff of their own to completely make it their own a little bit more. Coming over here, you're going to see the three Amigos in the aluminum colors. So you've got a Daytona right here, and then you've got a 427, and then you've got another aluminum body Daytona. Now they said that these cars, they actually currently make these cars. So this one right here, this aluminum one, this they just made for what I think they said it was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago for their 55th year anniversary, and this is actually waiting for the customer to pick up the vehicle. So this has just been sitting here for the past week until the guy actually comes and picks it up. But yeah, they said they still make them, and I forget what the price was that they had set on them, but they don't about just to make the body alone, it's about a month just to make the body. So you're probably figuring about 3 to 4 months just to make the entire car. And then we got some other Shelbys over here. Let's see, we got an older 16. Obviously that one's a don't touch, and you can see right here if you go back, you can see where they actually do sell these cars. So, and then you got a few other 427s. They said that these two actually right here, this one and then the blue with the white stripe one, they said that these two are actually more significant of all the ones in this back section here. And you got a little, again, a blue one here, a little bit more simple and straightforward. And then this was actually a race car. At different points, they actually have this specific car shown with in pictures that are up on the wall in the gallery throughout. So that one's kind of cool, knowing it's got a little bit more to it. And then to turn around to finish it off, you can see that there is a GT40 right there.